Last Sunday, the Lord allowed me to preach from the book of Revelation. The Lord spoke to us about the throne and the books. And from the throne and the books, we talked about the casting into the lake of fire and the second death. I don't know why just talking about Revelation, just preaching from this book. Like one time I said, maybe our Lord and Savior Jesus is now warming up for his sudden return. So it's like we need to know something before he comes back. And today we are here again talking about standing in a great multitude. Praise the Lord. When Revelation chapter 7 verse 9 to 17 is read in total isolation, much of its meaning is lost. To grasp the passage's full meaning, we need to go to chapter 6, where the first 6 seals on the scroll are found. After the 6th seal is opened, verse 12, the physical foundation of creation are upset. Destruction reaches such a pit that all people hide. Key is the question in verse 6 and 7 says, now that the day of wrath has come, who is able to stand? When the seers of John reaches this point in his vision, he stops. The suffering and destruction of the first 6 seals are overwhelming. And so he introduces a break, a time out that he uses to lift the vision of God's people from difficulties of the present to the glory of the future. Praise the Lord. In chapter 7 verse 1 to 8, brethren, the angel of God sealed 144,000. The sealing with a likely reference to the baptism sustains the church on earth. The destination of 12 tribes times 12,000 people per tribe envisions the church in this world as part of God's army in battle with the powers of the evil man. In the opening version of chapter 7 then is often the church meditate. A lot of us, we are soldiers of the cross. The fulcrum on which the passage balances is the difference between verse 4 and verse 9. In verse 4, John heard the number. And in verse 9, he looked. What he sees is a vast international, multiracial, multi-language throne of people so great that no one could count. Saints of God, this suggests to me that there are great multitudes and that are held in to walk on the streets that are paved with pure and refined gold. And they would only worship the God day and night. And the Lord himself will be that God. The question here is, who will stand in this great multitude? Praise the Lord. Amen. Our text under consideration points out 2 distinctive personalities that will stand and appear in this great multitude. And the first one is, 1, people who made it through the great tribulation, verses 13 to 14. People who made it through the great tribulation will be able to stand in this great multitude. In verses 13 to 14, we have a temporary reversal of the way our literature usually functions. One of the heavenly beings asked John the meaning of the vision. John apparently turned the question back to the elder, who as a heavenly being is the one to interpret this question or the vision. The NRSV, or the New Revised Standard Version, according to scholars, to commentators, unfortunately mistranslated the response of the elder. They said, these are they who have come out of the great tribulation. But should have been translated as, these are they who are coming out of the great tribulation. Not have come out, but are coming out of the great tribulation. Praise the Lord. The participle that means coming is present tense and refers to an ongoing action. Ongoing action. Those who are killed are still coming out. Those who are being suppressed are still coming out. Those who are refused to be homosexual and suffering because of them refused to be part of the society are still coming out. Those who refuse to bow down to the devil and will suffer are still coming out. Those who refuse to sell their bodies to be prostitutes are still coming out. Those who are denied of job because they don't want to succumb to the bossman are still coming out. Saints of God, note that the church has not yet been raptured. And we are still here today. Praise the Lord. Amen. We are suffering from all kinds of cruel things. From hate, from trouble, from everything. We are still suffering. But people of God, if you want to stand among the great multitude, you have to allow yourself to come out of the great tribulation of this world. In this world, there will be tribulation, misfortunes, trials of all kinds, suffering of different kinds, pains from unexpected people, disappointment from unexpected friends, distress, difficulties, and trouble. But you are to stand still. You are to withstand and go through all of these tribulations. Praise the Lord. And you need to stand your ground and come out. If you want to be part of the great multitude that will have the whole world and walk on the street of God, you need to say that give me Jesus and have the whole wide world. I have faithfully decided to follow Jesus, and there is no turning back. The cross is before me, and the world is behind me. Standing in the great multitude requires of us to have ourselves in attached to Christ. Praise the Lord. Amen. Oh, saints of God, I want to concur with Jim, who said, when he wrote, consider it all joy from every angle, whenever you face diverse trials and temptation. Because if you want to give up, if you don't give up, you are preparing yourself to be part of this great multitude that will be standing before the great throne of God. That will be standing before this great throne of God. Who can stand among this multitude? People of God, you are going through great tribulation today. You are going through pain, disappointment, the trials of all kinds, everything on every side. You have been depressed and been denied. But you need to hold on. You need to hold on. Go through them. Someone said, "Up test." There is no testimony. Hold on to your God. You are coming out of this great tribulation. You are coming out. You will remain there. He said, God will wipe away your tears. He will comfort you one day, but you have to hold on. You don't need to give up. Wherever you are, where do you find yourself? You don't need to give up, but to stand on the solid rock. Praise the Lord. Amen. Who can stand among the great multitude? People who are going through the great tribulation, pains, disappointment, and trial, standing in this multitude. Does not only require us to go through this great tribulation, but lastly, those who washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. Verses 13 to 14. Wow. Those who washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. They are the ones who will be standing in this great multitude. They are the ones who will be waving palm branches in this great multitude. God in return will shelter them. God in return will hold on to them. The word translated as shelter in this word that is here, it means dwell, to dwell with them. God, His presence will be with them. God Himself will sit with them. God, Shekinah, will sit with them. In the Old Testament, He will remain with them. They will never experience the pain again. They will never experience trial. They will never experience betrayal again. Nobody will lie on you again. Nobody will cheat on you again. Nobody will suppress you. No hunger, no trouble. But the Lamb will be in your midst. He will shelter you. He will cover you. He will guide you and lead you. Amen. But you have to wash your robes in the blood of the Lamb. You have to. You will wipe away all the tears and pains you will go through. Saints of God, I want us to blend our voices and sing that alongside with John W. Peterson. When he wrote the song, Heaven Came Down. Oh, what a wonderful day. I will never forget. After I have wandered in darkness away, Jesus, my Savior, I met. Oh, what a tender, compassionate friend. He met in need of my heart. Shadows and with joy I am telling, He made all the darkness depart from me. Heaven came down and glory filled my soul. When at the cross the Savior made me whole, my sins were washed away and my night was turned into day. Heaven came down and filled my soul. Now I have a hope that will surely endure after the passing of time. I have a future in heaven for sure. There is a mansion built in heaven. And because of that wonderful day, when at the cross I believe, riches eternal and blessing, everything from His present hand I receive. Heaven came down and glory filled my soul. When at the cross the Savior made me whole, my sins were washed away and my night was turned to day. Heaven came down and glory filled my soul. People of God, the question is, are you ready to stand among the great multitude? Are you ready to stand among the great multitude? Have you washed your robe in the blood of the Lamb? That's a song. Have you washed your robe? Have you washed your robe, your very self in the blood of the Lamb? To be made whole, to be purified. Have you? Or are you still satisfied with the way of life? With the way of doing things for yourself? Are you still satisfied with the same attitude you had yesterday? Before you were baptized, before you received Christ? Are you still satisfied? But I pass by to let you know. You need to allow yourself to go through the great tribulation. You don't need to bow down to anything, to any threat. And you need to wash your robe in the blood of the Lamb. Praise the Lord. If we do that, we will be standing in that great multitude. If we do that, our name will be written down in the book of life. And we will be marching on the street that will be paved with pure gold and refined gold. If we do that, our name will be called. When that day, if the book will be open and you'll be called in road, your name will be mentioned. And you'll be walking on the street of gold. But all you need to do, allow yourself to go through the tribulation. And allow yourself to be washed by the blood of the Lamb. God bless you.